How's it going, everybody? And it's time to make this little number here not look so bad. Hopefully. Maybe. Last time we stopped right before this came in, which is great. Great. Just fantastic. So, let's take a look at some of our missions here. If I recall, they were not the most pleasant looking missions I've ever seen. That's not much better. Ooh, that's worse. Oh, they're all bad. We're gonna have to go with this mission for sure. And yeah, the problem is we haven't gotten through Act 1 and we are already up to level 7. Not a good look. Well, it's fine to be higher level, but yeah, we're definitely behind. We keep replacing our units. Not really what you want to see. I believe she's basically fired because that's really not okay. I mean, I guess if you're only charging, she would technically be charging with her regular hit chance with 15 weapon skill. That's okay. Would have been better if she didn't have such a thing, but this guy's just waiting to get back in, I think. I mean, he doesn't need to be back in, but we probably will. I'm not sure. Let me, I think they have the vengeance thing, is it? Yeah. When receiving damage, 10% more melee damage for 2 turns and it stacks. That isn't bad. Their whole thing is they just don't get scared, which is good for missions, really. They can go to 16. They can only go to 12. So their ultimate is pretty low. But 12 and 12 is all we really want anyway. So we'll see. We'll see. Either way, we're still on the hunt for a lot of blue weapons. We really do need them. Let's get straight into the first mission here.
Have been spotted all over the area.
Okay, we're not the ones scared.
As if they were scattered,
which is rare.
You stage your warband near.
If we were the
wagon,
ones scared,
to take
guaranteed Skaven. Might still be Skaven. Oh, there's 2 items up there? Immediately? Wow, can I spawn up there? No. Oh my god, 3 of them? Alright, how would you climb up? That's a good question. I don't think there's a gap here. No. So I think we want him here. And then we'll put the next guy in here to grab the rest of the loot. How's it going, Ed? Alright, so there's other loot in that building, but not gonna matter now. Something like this? Okay. And we climb up. 1 go. Well, that sucks. I'm glad you're doing good, Ed. This guy's not. That's a little better. He would have failed 72% twice if we didn't get that extra 10. That would have been not great. Not the best of items, but we'll take it. And we get not bad at all. And then he can jump down from here would be better. So we are facing undead. And we already see one of them. And they've also picked up some word stones, so some are in there. We need, how much word stone? 6? That's it? Oh, good. That's feasible. That's going to the cart. That's going to the cart. Money like that is worth it. Okay, there's another loot. And then there should be one. No, that's it. It's right here. Okay, pick it up. Formula, both are going to the cart. Fantastic. Can't sell formulas, but What are you gonna do? Go ahead and do this, just in case. Shouldn't come up, but just in case. Okay. There's 2 wordstone there, but a zombie, 2 loot points. There are 12 search points, somehow. We've done 4 of them, so there's 8 more to go. There's 2. 3. 4? I'm assuming some of the wordstone, like in the building, count. Like these aren't open wordstone, so like these points count. That's the only way that makes sense. Let's take a look. What's out here? Just the zombie? Currently just the zombie. But that might make it worth it just to push. Just to kind of get rid of them. Let me do this. We rolled 200s already? Okay. That's 3 95% misses. To be clear with those dice rolls. That's a little scary. Just a little bit. What's up, Cody? Okay. We hit this one at least. Okay, that is a trap. I just don't think the zombie's gonna make it. Yeah, I got signed up for it. I should be on there, I think. So, what would the zombie do? Would the zombie cut through? Probably. I just don't know that. I think putting it right here will cover it either way. Because I'm hoping what the zombie will do is get a charge, and then we'll just ambush him afterwards. If he doesn't do that, I think we catch him like this. I think this is what we do. I mean, we could delay with both of these. Well, let's just... What damage are you? You know what? It's worth it. We'll have to double delay with both, but I think it's worth it. Because then they could just flood this zombie. He does have 4 points, but if he does an ambush stance, we can charge, take 1 hit, and then just do from that. So we'll get a little bit of a move delay. Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I mean, if we can get rid of the zombie, it's not really gonna help us win the mission, but it will alleviate some problems. I doubt he has anything good with the damage he's doing. Let me see. 29 to 32 is pretty good, but I doubt they gave him anything substantial. All right, just delay it again. That is the wrong button. That is 100% the wrong button. Don't use that one. Reading the move will help. Yeah, we should be able to take this zombie out. I have no fear of that. I mean, unless I really messed up their turns. I mean, yeah, I'm just an idiot. I don't know what else to say there. Figures. Oh, so we don't even make it. Yeah, that's a little tough. Yeah, I shouldn't be ambushing with them. Oh, well, he's gonna walk into it. Yep, he sure did. Yeah, I hurt more than you, buddy. Yeah, I certainly do. But the problem is now she's injured enough that I gotta keep her in the back, so... Yeah, that part sucks. Can I charge the zombie? Because if I have to, I think I have to. Ooh, is that gonna leave us in the open though? Probably. So I think what we want to do is just kind of set up a We're so vulnerable. Maybe not with you. You are currently a little bit too fragile for what's going on here. At 106 health, you can't be there. You take one hit from the zombie and you're liable to get charged and die. Even she is, I think. Yeah. But she should be able to go before them next turn, I think. Yeah. Now, this bruiser... There's not. Yeah, I think we have to get rid of this zombie. I mean, I would love to get rid of this guy. Oh man, he could eliminate him right now, but I just don't have the angle, I don't think. Let me try. I mean, if he hits this, he's probably dusted. We hit absolute minimum. Well, it be like that. Here in the streets of Mordheim. Now you hit dead zero. Uh-oh, that's a lot of people. What do we have? 15 armor, she's already injured. Yeah, they're not too much damage. She's got nothing. She has absolutely nothing. He's okay in damage, but nothing substantial that I need to worry about. All right, I believe in you, Mr. Viking. You get the kill. Beautiful hit. Problem is we don't get to check his pockets. I could do this. I could check pockets and then set up an ambush because they're not going to go for him. There's no way. I think we just check the pockets for the double mace just in case. We're kind of at the point where I need to stop picking these stupid things up, but we're going to do it. All right. Probably catch the zombie on the next turn.
Has started.
This man needs to stop biffing it. All right. Which way did I jump down? Where I need to be. He does have 3 good items, so I am going to take it back to the cart. Do I want to do that? Yeah, just dump it. That's fine. The other guy has a lot of money that we do need to dump, but... now we did see another... Oh, wow. I wonder where he's going to go. Oh, he's going to walk around. Yeah, that sucks. That's annoying. That is annoying timing. All right. That means a lot of people can get in there now. She may be able to disengage. I mean, this guy's doing okay. I think he has our money and stuff. No, he doesn't. What the heck is this guy? You know what? I don't care who this guy is. If he can get in there and do some damage, that's where we want to be. Wow. He hits the 35 dodger. All right. Well, whatever. Problem is him doing that also means now we can't get away. If he charges, he can't disengage either, which means heroes have to do it, not him. Not really the way I'm liking that, so... Yeah, I don't think she can disengage no matter what we do. How do we handle this? The real question. I think we just kind of set it up so he gets the ambush on the zombie. Yeah, I think this is the way to do it. He'll walk into it, he'll eat it. What's going on, Marcus? I would love to get that cluster. His damage isn't substantial at the moment, so yeah, he's gonna pick that up. We need it. Commander Majestic, yeah. I wouldn't say it that way. Not at the moment, not with this challenge run. We can get to the end, sure. But we gotta get there first. think what I want to do is kind of set up just another ambush here in case they try to... Where? We have a lot of them down there. Oh, man. 3 of them at once. This is going to suck. I mean, we only really have damage on 1 unit right now, so it should be fine, but right now is not fine. Things are not okay because they're going to flood us. Which is annoying when they can pull it off. Oh, man. There's no way we're going to get that disengage, is there? Yeah, there isn't. You're just going to have to dodge and pray you survive the turn. Which sucks, because that's my high-level lady. We need to kill that idiot off. Okay, he didn't make it. Good. All right, finally one of our heroes can make a move. So please hit him. Just please hit him. We're going to get so many moves. All right. I don't think we have an opportunity here. We have like 2 guards either side, but then the zombie's gonna go, which is annoying. Yeah, this sucks. The entirety of this sucks right now because they're just gonna flood us. Unless he wastes his turn, which I hope he does. Oh, now that I thought about it, depending on how they interrupt us here, they could open it. Okay, he basically skipped his turn. Oh, so he gets to do it. Okay. 80 damage. Okay. Oh, right. She wasn't too much damage. That's fine. Beautiful damage, though. Beautiful. And she missed the refund. Okay, but she gets 1 more swing. Why didn't she swing again? Did she use a special move? Smart move. Very smart move. Annoying. Very annoying. But it is a smart move. I will give him that. Now, this guy can do a lot of damage this turn. Am I willing to risk it? I think I have to. Oh, my God. We're doing that now? Jesus. That was from that World of Warcraft thing I streamed a couple days ago. Was it? Huh. I'm trying to remember what that would have been from, Marcus. I will be probably playing some of that tomorrow, is what I'm assuming. Okay, you know what? I'm doing the greed. For 18 damage, we're risking it. Okay, that gets him out of the way, which is kind of what we wanted. Boom, that puts it in the way. I think that's what we need. That guy's in heavy armor. I'm not worried about it. Now we have double Viking. I think our maneuver here... Oh, you're first, huh? Disengage. And can I get a follow-up charge here? He has to hit on 63, which is quite low. Does he have fear? No, she's just very powerful. Whatever. That was in my favor, but it's a miss. You'll notice that happens a lot. They tend to find the numbers that don't favor you. You know what? I just need her dead. She needs to be dead. That solves a lot of problems. Come on, hit. Please hit. Those were both in my favor. That math right there, it don't add up. It's of the highest bullshitium.
A new round has started.
Really? You're not gonna get anywhere? Wait, what was that? A charge on a zombie? At this point, we kind of have to. Someone please hit something. I don't know what it is, but there seems to always be a point with charging that I swear they turn the switch off and they're like, yep, there's nothing. It's all tapped out. Sensible numbers, it's all gone. I mean, she's still stuck there. Need some accuracy? I have to train it. I don't have the money to get the training for it, because of course it's a super expensive move. You know, because. $78. Don't worry, it makes sense if you're blind. I'm just gonna put him right here just to kind of block them attacking her right now. She has enough going on. They're gonna get 2 people that can attack. I kind of have to just do this and pray that we catch anyone that runs in. That's all we can do right now. Yeah, it's like that. So evil. All right, let me take a look at this while I wait for them to rip me off some more. Oh, right. Yeah, the Warhammer thing. Wait, did I hit him on the charge or did I miss? Naturally, he'll hit 3 times on 88. I couldn't kill for numbers like that, apparently. I think that guy's stuck. Did he hit him? Did he hit him, game? Stop stealing my camera. I need to see. He did. Okay, well, he can disengage then. All right. And one of you idiots. 58? You'll probably eat fear and die anyway, so yeah, we ain't doing that. Man. This sucks. Well, we gotta just take it, I guess. Go. Come on. Hit him. Holy shit! Hit someone! What the hell? You can't win. When the game's like that, you can't win. They've just chosen that you lose. Nothing you can do. The alleged success rate? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, I've missed 2 65% into a 78% miss. It's just how they do. Well, if he's not dead by his next turn, I just missed a 90. Again, the numbers add up if you're blind. All right. Flee again. He hits his 74, though. Please hit this idiot. Thank you. One of them's dead. Took a goddamn miracle to kill 1 unit. Ay, 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 ay. Looks good. You know, I guess it is, Ed, you know? It's great if you're blind. Please hit. Please. Oh, he's not hitting. He did hit. She dodged on 31. The game doesn't even try. Doesn't even bother to write home. anymore. Hit this bitch! Thank you! Unbelievable.
A new round has started.
I wish this guy could swing, but he can't. Oh shit, if I didn't park him in there, I bet she could have. No, she couldn't. That would have said no disengage. So I'm pretty sure she's just dead because the zombie will just swing at her. That is the major problem with this challenge, is just how much that happens. Not really much you can do about it because, you know. That's just how it is. We'll see if he chooses to go through here. I'm hoping he does. You need to get out of there or you're dead. You know what? Which zombie's going? Is it him? No. Another zombie, which is way out there. I don't think he'll make it. Okay. Delay your turn, and we'll make our choice off of that. Well, he went that way. It's on 79. He swings on 81, only 2% more. Hits it. Swings again on the same percent. He does miss it. Miracles do exist. Miracles do exist. We need to kill this zombie. Can someone... You can't charge him. Why you can't? I don't know. But you have refused. There is a zombie right there, I promise you. You do not need to be weird about this. Come on, he's right there! Please hit this, and don't roll bottom of the barrel. He dodged on 20. You're so full of shit, game. To be dodged by a goddamn zombie. I'm glad we'll hit when it doesn't matter. The targets we're trying to hit, everyone's like... Blow up. Not quite. Can you disengage? Well, you're dead. You're going down, and you're a level 4, so this is probably going to be bad. He missed. Please dodge the next one. Oh, thank God. Jesus. About time he rolled for something. Beautiful. He stayed on that? You're kidding. Whatever, I'm greeting. Done. Get him out of here. Oh my God, this loot is trash. I mean, it's good it is because it would mean they were doing too much damage if it wasn't, but... I don't even know what to do here. What? I don't know who he engaged with there, but whatever. Let's get locked in. Oh, they're gone. I just wanted out of there. Those early numbers made that terrible. It just made it terrible. It wasn't even good. I mean, we paid for the mission, but the wordstone was
Victory
bad.
favors the just. It is Sigmar's will that you are triumphant this day.
And yeah, that video, Marcus, I wasn't meant to stream that one. That was accidental. That was for my YouTube uploads, and I, instead of hitting record, I hit stream, and I was like, oops.
Remarkable. Outstanding.
We're getting some levels, so. Yes. Well, we can sell that. We had 157 gold in pickups, which is good. Did you have a... You have a blue weapon? Great Hammer's gonna be better than a blue Ulrican axe. So you can use this. I guess. Well, 15 leadership's all the more he needed, so that's nice. Do I go more toughness? I feel like yes. We need these guys to be tanky. But I do need them to 9 strength. I mean, these builds could be okay. The problem is these builds only work when they're trained, and their training needs a lot of money, and it's only going to help late game. It's tough. It is tough. It is very, very scary. Yeah, I don't think we got any other blue weapons that I'm happy with, which figures. See, now these guys, I could switch them over to two-handers and the damage throughput would be higher, like a lot higher. But the hit chance is too important. When they're trained and they have the extra 10, then I could take off the maces. What's wrong with my tongue? Feels weird. I think all the crap I was eating from that last mission is getting to me. Ooh, 2 hard missions with bad starts. Oh, that's worse. That one might be okay. You know what? I think we just take that. You kind of have to. That's the thing. You kind of just have to. We're not getting the secondary objective, but we don't get that often anyway.
A ghastly manifestation frightened your warband and scattered them in the
Okay,
ruins.
so
They soon recover
guaranteed
from their fright.
it's going to
But
be against
before the
Skaven,
warriors
which means they can
recruit
reach us
an enemy
immediately.
warband
And
arrives,
one of our
the
units is going to
boys near
spawn
their
directly
ebb.
next to him. It was Skaven. They don't even try to hide it. It's just like, hey, look, Skaven. Who'da thunk it? Can he reach that guy? Because that would mean bad times for us. If he didn't reach us, I don't think anyone will. So we're going to try to run away. I know that sounds stupid, running away from Skaven, who have way more movement, but just for positioning purposes. 5 gold crowns? Why is that even allowed to be a spawn number? You know what? No. They're not gonna go for him anyway. There's no way. If there's better targets, they will choose those targets. Yeah, we're just gonna have to hope these two are super fast and they just go all the way through. Let me look at the fence. Where are they at? So they're pretty much stuck going here, or do they have to run the whole fence? The whole fence. So he'd have to go up and around. So I don't think he reaches this next turn either, if we want to risk it. And right now I don't. Is there a quick way down? It's right there. We'll take that next turn. That'll work. That will work. Yeah, you guys can let me know if you like the you know, the games I play. Well, that one again, it's on YouTube, so you'd have to watch it for the rest of it on there, but still. Do we want to hide there? I don't think, man. Doesn't feel safe. Answer the call? What call? What did we just get? What was that? Did we lose a point? I think we did. One strategic point. I might get fluff in my mouth. Kitty Man's not even up here for the last half hour or more. Thankfully. I've probably jinxed it, but... Huh. Yeah, we're gonna run him away. Yeah, he's gonna be like that later. Just wait. I'm gonna upload a second part I've recorded of that Dawn of War 2. Right in the middle of the mission, Keyman decided he was gonna push the entire monitor off the desk. I mean, it was going to go. And I had to stop and catch the monitor. I put it back where it was supposed to be, and he just rolls into it again and almost does it second time. He's just like, check it out. I really do think they'd come from this direction, so I'm gonna put a trap right here. I'm gonna do the same thing and put 2 traps. I don't even care. We're just gonna set them up. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Good enough. We don't need her to ambush. Some of the Skaven are at 44, which means none of them are in heavy armor. I don't think. They often do have higher initiative, but not that much higher. Then again, if they have daggers, that has a lot of initiative. What happens? Even with faster movement, they take a bit. Oh, I really want that. We can't risk it. Not against Skaven. There's just no way. No way we risk that. Let me try this. If we hit it, we can check if that's a trap. If it is, I'm setting up for it. No. Trap is there. Okay. They're never going to target this guy. This guy can sit here. Now, they could target him if they have no more movement left. They'll do it. What's up, Destra? Would it be quicker to go around? No. Of course not. All right, here we go.
A new round has started.
All right, so they had 3. Why is that guy slower? He must have got debuffed. Let's hope they get in there. What? What a turn, I guess. Yeah, you know what? He's going down here. Actually, his damage is really good. I just don't know that we can risk it. Leaving him up here? Why not? If he goes up there, I just doomed this man. I just hope it doesn't come to that. Wow, he took that angle? Okay. Interesting. So I think what we do is we see if we can pull this off. I don't think we can. No. Not with him, anyway. Wait a minute. Watch this. Yeah, how'd that work out for you, dummy? How'd that work out for me? How's that work out for anybody? Nobody can hit anything. Sheesh. Think your boys would be able to hit a single attack when they have double maces, but nope. Absolutely not. That'd make too much frigging sense. Yeah, we'll do something like this. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear, man. Yeah, I don't think he's going to get anywhere of value. He is a good damage source, but why did I do it this way? What was the point of that? You know what? It's fine. We'll do this. Again, they're never going to choose him unless they're completely out of movement. I go to his blind side? I wish he had one. Well, there's our first hit. Oh, he still has that? Okay. Right. Wonderful. He had a one-hander. All right, and our follow-up is to block this. And then we just crush him with heroes. 64? Wow. Got the hit, though. She is low level. She is a low-level unit. We'll see if anyone can get in there to help him. But if not, he's down. But getting rid of a hero already would be very, very beneficial. Did he get 2 hits? No, he got one hit for about 22, I think it was, which is nothing to worry about. So 76. That was the one that would have been better if it had hit. And here we are, another whiffaroo. She has enough points that I could probably just flee and then just do a second charge. That's why I considered having flee over the disengage. That's why. Because that right there works out. But even with the 30%, right? A 30% extra melee resistance, his swing would have had a 40% success rate, which is never consistent enough. So you kind of just have to pay the one offensive point with hit and run. Of course, you have to hit in the first place. Now, of course, her build doesn't need it because we're planning to charge into a crit. And we're going to have an insanely high crit chance. We're talking a 50% chance or better in most scenarios. Yeah. It could work, though. I mean, if it's late game, we fly in there. I don't know. It's a pretty greedy thing to go for that because there's so many other things we need to kind of build up defenses, really. Problem is we need those defenses. Let's see what we can do with this guy. I think this would be the best plan. Just really cover all these options. If they come from that road. Again, that is an if. So I have the feeling what they'll do is come from this angle. But we'll hold it. I mean, why not?
A new round has started.
That one hero gonna show up at all? He seems quite stuck. So what do we even see right now? Are most of them stuck? I mean, that guy isn't. 15, I don't know what he's in. He's in 10, but probably ranged. Yeah, he's ranged. He's in nothing, very low health. I mean, low health considering. What are we gonna do here? I mean, I would love to just get enough Skaven that we could, you know, push him away, but... and get the secondary, just... It's always kind of one of those weird scenarios. Neat. Where, yeah, you could pull it off. What? Oh, this is the complete wrong building for doing that. I don't know why I did that then. Oh, they're probably looking for you, aren't they? I just realized that. Wait, what? Oh, that's where it was. Okay. So this is the guy who's injured. Yeah, our most injured guy. Okay. Just do this. Just in case it comes to it, I want him to have it covered. What do we do now? I think something like this, just kind of as a backup, maybe? trying to remember where I was on my turn. I think being right here is fine. We're just trying to set up to just obliterate this next henchman coming in, but you know how that goes. Or maybe you don't. You know, whatever. Whatever knowledge you have, expect that. Unless your thought is it's going to be a huge success. What? Why would you? Right. Okay, time to get rid of a henchman. Here he comes. Are you okay, buddy? How are you that low on hit chance against him? What is his shield? It is a basic shield, sir. That guy is trained with more melee resistance against charges or ambushes. Like, what? Why? What a stupid thing to talent. I mean, it works here, obviously, but oh. We're not even making it to that. Okay, whatever. I just realized she should have not been the person to go out there. There's a hit. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the flee thing again. That's just silly. I think what we do is just put her here. It looks weird, believe me, but they'll have to walk around her to try and get for the other units, which means they'll be ambushed first. I hope. Unless they blow all their movement and that's the only option. I'm hoping his resistance is only to ambush. Is what he trained. I mean, if it hits. Did you plan to be stupid, or just comes natural, I guess? That is a man with a gun. I was gonna say, please someone hit. Just anybody. Take the fragment, don't need anything else. It's crazy how little we're hitting on these charges. Owie! And still has more health than that lady, so yeah, keep that in mind. Alright. You're going in. We're just missing. Just flee. If they have a ranged weapon, you can just flee. It is completely free to do.
A new round has
Well,
started.
I hope he doesn't get his turn before the rest of our team, because we actually need to pin him into a wall or get a lot of charges. He ate a trap up there, so that's good, but that's not the guy. That is a leader who just ate 2 traps. Good. Who the hell's that guy? Who the hell? Well, now she's pinned. And missing. Which is annoying. If only our units did the one thing they were supposed to do in ambush before they get theirs, but that's Skaven. Skaven are going to be a problem. Go for it. See, if I give them hit and run, it doesn't make it any easier to disengage. We could flee, but... Right, you are close enough. You're going for this guy. He needs to feel it. thank you for hitting. I don't know why I have the need to thank my units for doing the one thing they're supposed to do with their high percentages, but, you know, it's one of those things. Good. Now, he will live. I could flee, but again, I'm not doing that. Let's force him into it all alone. You're not going to get the charge before your movement's out? Wow. That's sad. Oh, because of Wither? You've got to be kidding. Fine, whatever. Just set up an ambush, I guess. You can see his ambush is smaller because of that, too. Just how it goes, I guess. Good, we got 2 hits. That would leave him in an awkward scenario, but we don't care because flee will work. I mean, it leaves him in the open, but we just don't care. She can't disengage, can't nothing. We could try to delay our turn, but I think all of our units... I mean, she'd have to delay quite a few turns. Try it. Maybe it'll work out. Depends if this guy gets to her, which looks like he's got shurikens? Owie. All right, so we're not going to get a charge here. We can absolutely double up on this guy. Well, if he dies, we don't have to double up on nothing. Fantastic. I doubt he has anything I care about, so we're just going to run away and get a second charge here. Who's this guy? Who's this supposed hero? He's way up there. I think we go into this. Excellent hit. Excellent. Yeah, we're just going to leave her there and pray it works out. You're going to be delaying a lot of turns, but hey, if it works out, it works out. Problem is the Viking's in the way. But he can just charge the guy. Maybe he'll kill it, and then she'll get her turn. She has to delay again. But, you know. You know. That's all right. It's better we do this, and then she gets out of there than anything else. Okay, so what we're gonna do is try to get a big charge here, maybe kill him. If we high roll, he's dead. And we did. Beautiful hit. Check his pockets, probably nothing, but check him. Nothing. Yeah, I don't think they have much loot. Now, what we can hope for here now is we kill this guy off, right? Excellent. Now they're gonna get a check if they're gonna stay in this fight or not. That is what's next. That is absolutely what's about to happen. So what we need to do is kind of set up a... Have an ambush there. I think we do it this way. Kind of covers both angles. And then she will just... I guess sit there? It's not really where I want to be. Oh, right behind him would work. Okay. And we'll see what they do. But I'm hoping they pass it.
A new round has started.
Nope. Okay. That's all right. It's what we have to deal with. It's Skaven. They're never going to let us run around. So we got 3 clusters and 3 shards. That's okay. That's okay. Good missions are usually like 3 and 7, but it's...
Relentless and remorseless. These are the virtues of a witch hunter. Never rest in your pursuit of the...
Fantastic.
Well, he levels up again. Fantastic.
Remarkable.
Mm-hmm. She's up to level 5.
Remarkable.
See what we're dealing with. 72 gold crowns, so the mission is kind of paid for. Wow. That was garbage loot. That was actually really bad. But we paid for the mission. I guess that's something. It's really not. It's not okay. That should have been way better. He's about to be done with his weapon skill. That's... I mean, he is my heaviest hitter, so it does make sense. She's getting up there. These guys are going to be super early on the turn order just because of all the alertness. It's going to help. Wait a second. Got to ban a spam there. So she needed leadership just in case we build it. It's unlikely, but I think he has the spell points. If we wanted to put the money, we could do this. That is something we could push for. That is something. I think for him, we're gonna have to go into here because there was this. That one's really important to get. Really, really important. We're just gonna have to get it. There's no way around it. Spellcasting chance is super important. And then as far as that goes, we need to get this. Those are both there. So for his 5, actually there's too many passives. So for him, or no, he only gets 2 passives, sorry. He only has 2, which is these 2 right here. He will get both of these, and then he will be getting Ulrich's Fury. Ulrich's Chosen, which sucks that's a tier 2, by the way. It's really annoying. I don't think he has anything else that's important. Wild Swipe's such an interesting move, just not going to be used this turn. That is a really, really cool ability. Alpha Howl gives initiative and charge and ambush range. They have so much cool stuff, but you can't get it all. I don't think, anyway. Let me look. 15 and 12. Yeah, we would need 15 intelligence, and then we would have to somehow get to 12 leadership, which that's not happening. No way. It sucks we have to go to 15 leadership to max this out. But it's only 5% crit. We could stop at 12 and then go for the leadership thing. Would be really, really awkward for them if we did that, though. Because, I mean, if he's using it, right? He would have Howl of the Wolf, which you would max, which is hit chance and crit chance, which is beautiful. This is melee crit hit, 10%, and then critical damage by 20%, which very useful as well. If you can get both of these on the Pirate Lady, who's already going to have a 40% because of her abilities, that's an extra 20. That's 60, just straight up, super, super deadly. Yeah. That's a 2-turn. This is a 1-turn, so that is nice that only one of them has to hit that once every other turn. Now, what would be nice is if the active skill, if we could get that. This is a 1-turn duration, but 4 charge range would be very helpful. Not necessary, because you can get the same thing for pretty cheap. that I think them both having those moves would be way better for our team, just to make everyone else deadly. Because you have to keep in mind that helps everyone that gets hit by it. 20% crit chance. And the one spell also makes charge cheaper, so that's no question. We have to have that buff up. That's just what it is. We are using that. But it does add it to himself. So really, at the end of it all, if he does get hit and run, which could be his fifth and final, because it'll be the cast chance, the less devotion, the less chance to get cursed. And then he'll have his hit chance on a charge and his crit chance. He'll have one left over, right? So I think it'd have to be hit and run. If you cast it at late game, he has 9 points. That gives him 6. Charges for 2, disengages for 1, charges for 3. Yeah, that'd be where that's their build for sure. Absolutely. So he's not gonna have the crit resistance at all, which is what sucks. I was thinking of putting them in heavy armor, but I just don't see that happening. There's no way. Because they just have bad movement. So they're going to be stuck in light armor with high strength and toughness. What can you do? Now we can't give up the hit and run. The hit and run's too good. We could give up Ulrich's Chosen. But spellcasting chance is rare, and that's too useful. It's better than moving a little bit faster in heavy armor, in my opinion, because I'm going to be casting with them a lot. And them failing on a check or anything like that, not good. So at the end, they're going to be having their special Ulrican Axe to reduce, and they'll be having this to improve it, and the other 15%. Because what I'm hoping is they can cast twice, and they'll have maybe a 10% chance for it to blow up in their face. If you look at these spells, this one's a 20, it'd be 25 on the Divine Wrath. This one is a 30% chance, and you can reduce it by 15. Let's look at the Ulrican Axe. This is a 7. So I think their best version is a 9%, or I think it's 10. So at best, they'll be dealing with a 10 unless we can get an enchant to reduce it more, which I think is another 10, which that's not atrocious. That would be okay if we could get it. And then their first cast would be free. The second one would not be free. It would be a 10% chance of failure. A little scary. Well, actually, if the first cast was the other ability, and then they went with that, it'd be a little bit better. Yeah, it'd be a little bit better, because it's 25. So, instead of it being the 5% negative, it would jump up to 10% positive. The other one would be 5% chance for failure, which, what can you do? I do think we have the build figured out for them. Build figured out for these two. The real question is, what do we do with the leaders? The leaders is a real question. Because what I was thinking of doing with the leaders is they're going to go leadership, go figure. And then they're going to go to the active ability in leadership and get Warcry. Because that stacks. And giving a huge boost of 40% and giving up their turn in that regard to give everyone else around them 40% damage, yeah, it pays for itself. It does. It definitely does. It depends. We could probably just do one and not give up their whole turn. But I think if he's going to ambush, he could probably be like, and just double up and then do it, and then he's in the front line, because I think we can give him heavy armor. I think he's less about the charge and more about just taking the damage. So possibly an option there. We'll see. Sadly, no good weapons were found, so we just have to skip that one. What do we have going on here? He is able to come back in. At pretty low level. I think these guys are going to be better for us late game if built. Yeah. Excuse me. She is not ready to come back in. She's not getting any luck because we're not getting secondaries, but...
New hired swords are available.
Excuse me. I wish when you got stuff like this, they'd pay more. You know, I feel like, yeah, that would have been really helpful. Oh, well. All right, what are we dealing with? What's our warband's rating right now? 1,442, but we haven't gained gear, just levels, which is pretty bad. I believe I had a little bit of issue there. Some frames dropping. Interesting. Okay. Again, crush their will. I will look at 2 potential. Average. But it's possible we could do the secondary here. That's impossible. We'll go for 2. Yeah, you know what? This one's better. It's safer. What do we do? Wordstone Rush is unlikely anyway with just how our warband works. XP's important, but not that important. We're going to go for this. Because I just don't want to start where we're scared and someone gets hit by skating.
Their wagon, making them a very attractive target.
That's the issue. Okay, and it's sisters. Wow, look at these spawns. That one's 3. That one's a huge spawn of them. Okay. Okay. I think we make for those big packs of Wordstone. Problem is, the more we level up, the more likely it is they're leveled up, which means they get more attacks while we're still floundering about doing nothing. Yeah, it's bad. This mid-range is actually going to be quite hideous for us. Like, we have to crush them in 1 round or we're just done. Which I guess if we give everybody that 10% hit chance, that would be the big benefit of it. And until our guys learn the other spell, so everyone can get an AoE, like, run. The problem is not everyone's going to get the buff every time either, so we have to keep that in mind. Be nice if they did, but a 5-meter range isn't going to work. It'd be nice if the range upgrade would work, but they specifically say anything centered around the caster that doesn't affect, which makes sense. I could only imagine having a 15-meter Would be more like 30-meter circle, but a 15-meter circle. Or I guess it is considered that, or is it? Yeah, it would be a 30-meter circle, which the point is it'd be absurd. It would be tripling. It would be more than that. Because of just how it works. But the amount of range you would have is insane. Especially if you'd have something like Circle of Doom. Which that spell's honestly way overcosted. But if you could hit that much around your target, yeah. That's, it's a lot. How far could they get? Could they reach us? I don't think. We might be able to pick that up. I really think we could. We'll see. Okay, so their whole team was in one giant cluster of moves, which, boy, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm honestly uncertain. The only thing I can hope is next turn we can get a good look at their team. Or right now, no, we didn't even see them. And this is also Witch Hunters, so we're fighting ourselves. One benefit to fighting ourselves, though? A lot of your heroes from the Witch Hunters do want to be ranged, which would be beneficial to us. Not necessarily because that's helpful. We often stand in weird places, but not in combat where we could just get shot with a high accuracy amount. But just because it means we don't get stuck in combat. We can charge them and immediately just, you know, back away. All right, so we see a few of them. See 4 of them. They got 3 of those guys. I don't know if they have bows. Take a look. 1 has a bow. 2 of them are melee. Okay. Good enough. What we're gonna do is just scuttle this, grab everything we can. This little section is miserable, by the way, to fight in. We are not going to fight in that corner. We are going to fight in that courtyard or here. Even here's a little bit ugly. But, yeah. We're not taking fights we don't want here. This is where a lot of dreams were crushed with our build. It's just not great. Let's see if there's any traps around. There's one right there. No way to really set that up the way we want. Even that trap's hard to set up. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We got really unlucky trap spawns. So we'll just set him here like this. Oh. Why? Okay, explain to me how, with a perception, you get 15% trap resist, right? There's only, well, I guess it doesn't hurt to put it on there, but you're not gonna walk into a trap if they glow bright yellow. Oh, wow. He's here already? I'm quite impressed. Okay, but I'm also a little bit scared. Because he somehow got in there already. He must be going for Wordstone. It's just a little frightening. Was that the guy with the bow? No. Was it? That guy's meleeing, so the guy with the bow ran in there. Well, there's one way to find out. Eat the trap. Yeah, that's too many movement points wasted now, so we gotta move him back. Unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? I just have to hope they actually pick up some Wordstone. I don't know what that Glean Magic was. What was the debuff? Magic Resist, whatever. I mean, it is in the name, but... I like their little half-moon beard they get going on there. It's very strange. He is melee. Okay. Right. Little bit terrifying. Well. Okay. I think what you do is set it up here. Nope, that's not it. Like this. So that hopefully, if he catches anybody, he can always disengage from either angle. They're 100% not going to fight this guy. That's just not going to happen. There's no way they choose him. There's too many low health targets around that... No, I knew that was there. Oh, whatever. And it's gone. Handled. We'll see if we can get them to run into some of these. That would be nice. Okay, these two are just going to... You know what, Delma? No, you're not. You're gonna run up here. You're just gonna hold an angle like this, so you can catch any of them. Now, you might get shot by a bow or something like that. I don't know. There's the high possibility, but we're about to get into a fight. And we need to make sure that the way we angle this fight is beneficial to us. We absolutely need to have it so people can disengage. So if it must be, then it will be that we just keep kind of letting a few go in, they'll disengage, and then get out of there. Man, they're not going to attack with anybody? Not liking that. Not liking it at all. I'm just hoping this last henchman will get in there and kind of give himself up. He's not gonna make it. Who are we kidding? Oh, wait, maybe? No. Now, he did do an ambush stance, so I think what we do... Yeah, we can charge him. Let's look at his points. He has 4, so he's gonna get a swing either way, but we should be... You're out of your goddamn mind that that's what's going on here, game. This man... And a miss on 80. Figures. Alright, just disengage. Whatever. That man had extra ambush distance. Yep, he sure did. So what do I need? If I get hit and run... You know, we can do a lot. Come on, hit him. Oh, it's gonna be one of those rounds, is it? Is it? Is it really, game? It's gonna be one of those rounds where everything misses. Again. And again. And again. And another time. And a 5th time. Just please hit the guy. I think we're gonna flee just for some greed here. Ow! That's some high damage. Oh, well, he's dead for sure now, but... And you're now injured, so I have a feeling we just put you somewhere else. Still still does have really good health. Yeah, I don't even think they'd go for him anyway, but that's all right. This guy's pretty much dead. Done, dealt with. I don't even think we need him to do this at all. You just catch him on the next turn. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, someone else can take him out. That's the plan.
A new round has started.
Like him. He's got debuffs and everything, so he can just do this. He's dead. Didn't need the crit, but whatever. Check his pockets. Nothing. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll just cart you back up over the ledge. You kind of need to be up here. Well, I'm gonna have him delay his turn because I think he'll be useful if we do that. All right, so there goes that guy. He eats a huge hit. He misses the refund and eats another beautiful hit on 90%, which is good. He disengages and ends his turn. Okay. Interesting. The only problem with him doing that is now I think the guy will walk into us. Oh, nope, we caught him. Caught him with it. Okay, that's a good start for us because he'll only be able to swing once. He will not swing at all. He is now just stuck there. Okay. How'd you get up there? You know what? I don't care. That's irrelevant. I would have you charge this guy. Can you? You can't. I really need to stop using these Vikings for anything other than just, you know, charging. Can you hit on a 78, please? Thank you. That clears a lot of space for our team. Nothing really good on him either, but we're just gonna get out of here. Just kind of run him in the building. Oh, we'll put him right here. The reason for that is if he does get chosen, he can disengage. Disengage. That'll get people out of the way. That's good. That showed up early and effectively. Good job. Zeto. Now, I would love for him to be able to do something, but that's just not feasible at the moment. I could pick up all this stuff, and I think that's what I'm going to do, because I do want all this stuff. I'm going to get the shards first and foremost, and then my fourth and final slot will be a fragment. But the more of these we get rid of, the better. I would always say don't pick up fragments because they're a waste, but you're pretty much guaranteed to pick up an item at the end of the mission anyway, so just... There's probably scenarios where not picking it up just is enough to push you over the limit to get one extra item, and then it doesn't pick that. But then you're risking a lot. Move him, I guess, here. Maybe he can still disengage. My hope. I really do not think they'll pick him if given the option. But they might, depending on where the leader is. The leader's really far back. Not in heavy armor either. He's not in heavy armor. He's absolutely not. Well, I don't think these guys can wear heavy armor. Only light. Which is a strange situation. There should be a henchman up here. Like if we would go up here and look. Because one of them did run up there, but... Is there a set of stairs up? There's just nothing. I got no way up because the door managed to be closed. I mean, we could try to climb this, I suppose. You know what? You're right. Bad idea. We'll try that next turn. She could delay her turn, but I think we'll just do this. Because I'm wondering if he'll come down that way, and then we'll have the other three just kind of shred. Actually, we'll have 4 of them shred. Because she can just... Oh, she could flee, but I think that's too greedy right now. Yeah, too greedy. If there was some misses, that would be bad, but we're fine with that. Just disengage and get out of there. How's it going, Greg? Yeah, just dodge. Perfectly fine. When they get to 8, if we get hit and run maxed, they can charge, disengage, and charge again, which is pretty nice. Really? Just really? Okay. I mean, weird call, but guessing he just didn't have the movement. Oh, please kill him. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Check him. Nothing. I didn't think there would be. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna see even him. His initiative is so low because we're kind of committing him into leadership that he's gonna do his buffs late, which is not helpful. It's a weird scenario. So what have we taken down? A henchman? 3 of them. 3 of them are down right now, which is okay. You know what we can do with him? I don't know if this is a trap. Might be. Oh, wait. See, he could charge in here and then just disengage out, which is what we're going to do. Beautiful 93 hit. And then disengage. Okay. If the other one can hit his charge, which is on a 78, which is a little lower, but he does hit it. That's another target down, which is really just bringing the potential damage they can output now just super, super low. They have 4 targets down. That's not great. He could even ambush, I guess. I'm not doing that because I don't need him doing it. What do I do with you, buddy? Is there loot around here? There is loot up there, but I don't know how to get you up there without... I mean, maybe if you just run through? How close are you? Okay, I think... Oh, it's right there. Can I get the loot without wasting the movement? I sure can. Just pick it up. The reason I'm picking it up is just to get it off the loot table for the, you know, after the mission's done. And then he's just back where he was, and we're okay. Just getting more loot off that table, and that's beautiful. You know what? Can you grab that fragment? Because if you can get that off the table, that's perfect. So they're missing 4 units, and 3 of them are henchmen, I believe. You know, there they are. There's all 4 of them. I'm gonna just put you right here, and then hopefully the other guy will not be able to get in there. No, he wouldn't. Although it will block that guy in if that happens. Oh, he's going around. He's running into the pirate. Beautiful hit for 77. He will swing back and hit. 10% crit? That's really high. For against you as the player, that's very high. Very, very high. Okay. It's a double hit for 30? That's actually impressive amounts of damage. You're a little too injured for anything else, so I'm just gonna move you back behind this guy. And I'm gonna have him climb up and try to get some wordstone. That is his goal now. I could use him more effectively somewhere. I may be doing that. A gun. And he hits it? What? It's on a freaking 34%. Wow. All right. Yep, just set it there. I'm hoping we can get another ambush. You're going to just climb up here, dude. Well, at least he succeeded this time. Please get that. Yes! We're getting 3 clusters right there. That's 4 clusters off this mission. Absolutely beautiful. Did he just skip the animation, or was I not paying attention? I'm just making sure we pick up all 3. I could have him try to pinch the gunman, but you know what? I'm not interested right now. I just want the pickups. This is going really well. For Wordstone, that is. I do not like that we just got minus movement, though, but nothing we can do about it. Just do this. Hopefully they don't catch you. But if they catch you, they catch you. All right. I could attempt to charge here. I could. But if I miss, she sits there and then she's dead for sure. So her entire purpose is to run. She's done. Her usefulness on the battlefield is now over. I would say I am shocked, but I'm not. Nothing shocks anymore. Not with Mordheim. That was probably not the guy who needed to catch that one, but... Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, for God's sake. Of course. That's all right. 3 of my heroes, my leader and 2 buddies are going to get up there. I just hope the other guy doesn't suddenly make an appearance at the worst time imaginable, you know? That's the hope. I think I just charge in and wait. Nice dodge, you cheating bastard. Just do this. The reason for that is to block off the road in case he's there. Because I don't know where he is. He's down here. Oh, okay, yeah, that's weird. Whatever. I'm just hoping he doesn't make it and bind us up. Okay, good. Can you guys please hit when it matters? These are numbers in our favor. And I mean really in our favor. And you're just whiffing everything? I just don't know what to tell you. Like, hit your damn swings, dude. Get involved there. Maybe you can disengage after. I don't know.
A new round has
don't
started.
freaking care. You hit him. Thank you. It was only a 90% we had to hit on. This is all John. Okay. Whatever. He may try to run around and get, you know, our pirate lady. So we have to keep that in mind. Can you disengage? If you can disengage, get out of there. He's actually pretty healthy considering. That crit was not that deadly. That's just weird to say, but it's true, it wasn't. Yeah, he'll just sit here. He'll catch him when he rounds that corner. If... Oh, shit. Yeah, that hurts. Are you gonna able to... Oh, a double reload. Okay, you spread the love, I guess. That's a weird call. Okay, so we could try to charge here on a 73. That's a big risk. Well, one of the pirate ladies can get there to help. Yeah, just go for it. Miss on 73. See? That's why. That's why I had to make sure I had a backup. Mordheim. Mordheim. Does it make sense? Nope. They'll do it anyway. No, it does make sense. Because the worst case scenario, it will happen. 80%. Thank you. Eventually we got it. What kind of weird setup was that? So... yeah, see, we're never gonna make it to the other spot to get the secondary objective. It's just unlikely. Okay, where did we last see this idiot? He's way back there. Yeah, I'm not sure where he'd go, but we'll just block this off in case. Okay, good. Get him out of there. We had gotten what we really wanted. We really did, so... Four clusters, 4 shards. Not bad at all. Now, the missions where I would get 3 clusters and 7 shards, kind of equal. We got 3 fragments, which is really just unfortunate looting. What can you do?
Victory favors the just. It is Sigmar's will that you are triumphant this day.
Hey, Zeto, how's it going, man? Okay. Okay. Have you expired yet? No. You've had no issues. I think there was one situation where I had you kind of standing in the open with no points whatsoever, but you have too much health, so they never target
Nice
you.
progress.
I mean, your health isn't the most impressive, but still. Pretty good output. We just haven't won any secondary objectives. A spear. Thanks. Yeah, ultimately kind of a weak mission, but what can you do? All right. He's at 12 strength, which is pretty much his maximum. So I think going forward, we dump points into 9. 9 toughness. Okay. Do we go for 12 or do we push him for a high agility? That's the question, right? Do you push for a high agility here? How many points can we theoretically expect out of that? We need 2 more in the toughness, but to get a dodge chance that's respectable, you need at least 12. And even 12's a little low. And then you got to commit to the sidestep to be worth it. I think we just don't. We just don't, and we go a lot of toughness. We go 13-13, I think, would be fine. I think that would be okay. I think that's where we would want to be. Because then he's just unlikely to go down, and he's unlikely to be targeted. And bosses have so many swings that having low toughness always just hurts. But we need 9 so he can train the crit resistance. Yeah, but his strength is where I want it. His strength is where I want it. I want to stop with them at 9 because that trains their abilities. And we go 12 toughness, maybe more. I'm just not decided on that yet. They need to hit 15, so they're just full committed. I mean, to be honest, it might take her until max level to hit it for the ultimate training. 12 will get me what I really want, but for her ultimate big boy crit build that I'm thinking of, we're gonna need it. 9 agility is enough. It doesn't give her enough dodge at that. So even at 12 with cloth, like you could add 5, would be at 65, and then that would add 15 more. 80's not really enough to be like, I'm safe. Major, majestic, yeah, I don't know. The leader is always my safe bet, though. I don't often have trouble with the leader. Which, that does make sense. They're just often powerhouses to begin with, but... You know, I hate to have my character named it, because then it just sounds like you're full of yourself, and who needs that? I'm here to look the fool, you know? I mean, I guess if you did die as leader, then you would look like the fool, but that's rare. Not completely. I had this guy, but I don't think he had bad injuries either, so Yeah, we're not bringing her back in. I'm still considering just sending her home. I mean, 10% less chance to hit is really up there in terms of injuries. That is just really up there. It's tough. I mean, if you lose an arm, that's pretty severe, but at least you get a good 20% dodge rating. Aimed hands are brutal. Yeah, it's... I think at 5%, it could be like, eh. But at 10? Yeesh. It's tough. Did we train everybody? I think we did. We're just not getting many points right now. Though levels aren't what I'm really after here. Shop's going to be up in quite a few days. Yeah, you will. It's one of the higher up ones as far as what I would consider fireable. I would keep a lost leg. Die equals fire? Well, yeah. Well, I think we had... Was it this one? See, now I'm mixing the two up. My previous challenge, I think, at the beginning, we had 3 or 4 deaths, like immediately. And I don't mean firing. I just mean they died. Straight up. And I don't remember if it was this one or if it was the other one. I don't remember. I think this one was injuries and I had to fire them. Because, no, I think this one we fired them. Maybe it was both. Man, now I gotta rewatch that whole thing just to see. Oh my god, I got sick of hearing it because of how many people were dying. I was like, man, they're just not playing fair right now. Hope she recovers from her maimed hand. Wowee. Good for you. You can recover it and go home. Oh, we have this guy injured. Let's switch him out. There's no reason to not get someone in there to get some XP while we got the opportunity. I mean, I was considering bringing him back in, so... I mean, he's not bad either. He's level 3, he's level 2, so it's not like he's that far off. He's low level 2. Just fresh level 2. But he keeps getting crit in the face. I mean, if they don't have high agility in the late game, the nice thing is they can wear light armor. Which means what you could do is just let them wear the light armor, let them take the hits. Because if they take enough hits and can tank them at 12 toughness, I mean, they're going to come back in with that extra damage, which is beautiful for the charge. Because late game for them is not going to be pleasant at all. I'm still not thinking I'm going to build them with charge in mind. I think they're going to be ambush machines. Because with them, if we do the ambush, they can ambush in and get the counter attack. That's pretty good for them because it uses the 2 and then they'll use the 3. That's probably best case scenario for them. Now, once the fight kind of starts, they can't do it, but that's when the Vikings should be doing the buff. They get the Vengeance passive? Yes. That's why I'm even considering them. This is great in all other scenarios that isn't story missions. These guys are just good story mission because who cares? Oh, it's a super demon. They're too fanatic to care. I'm pretty sure the only thing that scares them is bathing, so... You know, what can you do? Alright, let's take this mission.
Believing yourself alone in what was a residential district, you spread your warband to ransack the nearby houses. Just as your warriors are starting to explore the buildings, however, an enemy warband arrives, ready to...
Oh, this was exploring the building? Oh, what building were we in? This building sucks. Chaos, huh? 9 wordstone. What are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're not getting to that. They'll be in the way. Hopefully they pick this up. What we do is I think we stay inside. Just don't even let them see us at the start. Like, I think our goal is to be unseen. Because if they don't see us, they, you know, not a big deal at that point. Sure. I don't need you upstairs. You are not meant for that. Yeah, I don't want to put anyone there. You can be upstairs. You have movement. Same with you. You have movement. Vikings can be downstairs. You're kind of in the way there, though, so we'll put you here. And then last Viking will be not there. Yeah, that'll be fine. That's great. 2 heretics, bring it on. Yeah. If they can survive it, that's the thing. With a high toughness and the purple armor, maybe they can survive it and then disengage and get a huge charge. That's my hope. If they can pull that off, because I'm hoping to just stack up everything. And if they get hit by the double buff of my casters and they disengage, they're going to charge in with a huge 30% extra crit. So, I mean, there's potential there that they just go, and that's 30% crit before agility is even accounted for, or the 5% passive. So, before agility, it's 35 because of the 5 innate. Yeah, it's kind of intense. I really do think this build is turning into the I'm going to push for crits to stun you and pray it works. That is a good hammer. For the wrong character, though. The only character that can use it I'm not planning to use. I'll probably just sell it, but... honestly... This warband is basically crit fishers. That's what we're going to be at the end. Because all of our heroes are going to have the 20% hit chance and the 20% crit. With the charge. So their charges have more chance to hit than a regular swing. And, you know, it's got that extra 10% because we're removing the 10 and then going 10 over. And then we're hitting the 20% crit. If we can buff another 20 on just heroes that aren't the other ladies, they're boasting 40% with the buff up. With the pirate ladies, they're boasting 60% before anything else. Just with passives and all that good stuff. I mean, that's scary. I think that will end up being the most disgusting setup for crits I can imagine. And they'll have a high chance to hit because of the 20%. So... And one of the buff is like 20% more crit hit damage, so... yeah, they're gonna be doing insane. And if we set it up with our leader... Basically, I'm putting all my eggs into the basket of these pirate ladies charging in, hitting a huge crit and stunning them, disengaging for free. And if they're buffed up in max level, they disengage for free, back up, fly back in, guaranteed crit now. 2, disengage, 3, they're done. You hit 3 charges that are crits, they're done. Immediately done. Late game purple weapon setups, getting a charge crit almost sets them up for the 2-shot anyway. So who knows? There's just potency there that is going to be hard to rival as far as getting rid of someone. And I think our warband's idea is spot hitting, that the first person to come in will fall before the rest of their team can help them. That's my hope. If they don't get a turn and we put it into a numbers game, which it is a numbers game, but I mean more of we just have so many more units than them. Like if we can drop 2 units out of their ranks, I mean, done. That's it. What are they gonna do about it? The answer is nothing. But of course, the issue with this challenge is getting to that point. So, yeah. Now I think some of the late game characters, like boss level units, have a pretty high crit resistance, but I think it's like 40, you know, something like that, where it's really hard to crit them. So I don't know. I just don't know. I like how it looks like this is part of my camera. Good boy. Good little fanatic. They could not stop Keyman? Well, certainly not. Keyman cannot be stopped. He'll just hit the power button and end the whole computer. So 2 Wordstone is claimed and neither of them were me. Good. Yeah, I would love to get the secondary, but we're fighting chaos right now, and no. We're just not even playing around with that. We're just going to be right here ready. As soon as they come in, everyone's smashing in. Everyone's getting kills. If we can drop, you know, 2 or 3 of them early, we're better off. That's really how this all comes down to it. It's kind of like Oops All Guns. We had to drop 3 or 4. The problem is Oops All Guns was funny, and we could do that from safety. You know, one of them would die from the barrage, and then it was great, but now not so much. So they've already picked up 2 Wordstone. Let's just see if we can get a peek. Where are they at? Oh, they're way up there. Okay, so we can bait them in. You grab that without wasting the movement? Oh, I saw it. Yep, there we go. Take that.
Objectives updated.
All right. So what are we dealing with here? Let's take a look. They don't wear heavy armor often, which I would say they should. Well, their heroes can't, but oh, they have one of the blow-up guys. I don't like him. So what are we dealing with here? Wow, that damage is low. Do you have a bow? I'm not seeing a bow in his hands. No, that's a sword. He's got a sword arm. What was our debuff? Chance to, or cost to shoot name. Yeah, whatever. What we're gonna do, because they're not gonna go for him. He's got too much health. We're just gonna put him right here. They will probably push that angle, so we'll try to run a couple across if we get the opportunity, but let's see what this guy does. He didn't even walk in. Why not? One of them has a bow. Maybe it is that guy. If they built that guy to have ranged, beautiful. Because then he'll never get an opportunity to shoot, you know, where he wants. It just won't be clean. I also got to point out that these guys, him having 190 feels a lot more secure. If we can get their strength to where I'm happy and then build them into late game, it just won't matter. It just won't. Because they'll have enough health to just soak the hits as I need it. But the main point is they could take a full turn barrage and not die instantly. That's when it works. And also my team hits. That's another part of it. Kind of need to hit. But they don't always do that. You know what? You're going to run across and just kind of be a backup. That'll work. You have very, very low health. You are absolutely the target. So I'm just going to put you right here. Okay, let's take a look around that corner. Did they move away from me? Where are they going? They're running away from us? You know what? What if we just put ourselves right here? I mean, he'll just run up and shoot at us, but... What if we put her right here? Can't see him. She has to kind of be in the open. What if we put her like this? Can you see it then? Yeah, I don't know that I want to leave her in the open because... I mean, if he makes the run all the way up to start shooting, he's going to be in trouble. So just do this. She should be able to disengage if they get a charge or run into her. I hope. But even if they don't, she just has to survive long enough for them to be there, and then we just kill him. Now, I do see that Mr. Chaos Viking's coming. If he makes his way in, he dies. I hope he does. No, he's not making it. Ugh. They're kind of doing weird things with their positioning. The problem is it's going to work. Kind of counters us a little bit. Now, if we're going to delay this turn, if that range guy runs up to try and shoot her, which I hope he does. Oh, he is? Go ahead, shoot. Oh, dear God, buddy. What the? What the? Are you shitting me? What the hell? You son of a bitch. First attack and he just nails me and then crits. What an asshole. Just flee. I don't care. He's got a range. What is that? What was that? I don't even care. Just sit right here. He's dead. I'm not worried about him. Trust me, he's dead. Oh, well, I didn't expect him to be dead in 2, but okay. Check his pockets. I'll take that.
Objectives updated.
Okay, fine. Let's see who else they can send in. I just can't believe he got a crit. I feel so robbed. I'm not too happy about him being there, but... Is he in heavy armor? No. He is. We're kind of waiting for that guy to show up. The problem is these guys are supposed to be problem solvers later, not now. Yeah, we'll just put him in here like this. Just kind of be in the way. Yeah, I think that's our best bet. And then he's going to be a follow-up to this, if they manage to come through. Okay, yeah, I think this works out.
A new round has started.
You continue. Beatings will continue. Just because. Just can't help himself. Wow. Whoa, he did make his way through. Oh, that's a counterattack though, buddy. I get those. That's an interesting maneuver. You failed? Well, hell with you, buddy. We're kicking your ass. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it. Yeah, kick his ass. Nice hit. Nice hit. I'm not going to disengage there. I'm not too worried about it. It should be fine. Okay, he's covering that. I think what we do now is we're definitely going to want to get some help in there. I don't have a double up here, but I think we can still set it up. Yeah, just set up there. We definitely have to be ready for the next invasion here. There's definitely another one coming. He's kind of covering it, so you will be a backup to him. There. That will cover those two. That should work. Let's see if he makes it in. I'm assuming the answer is no, he doesn't. Okay, you can disengage and just charge back in. If you can, that might kill. No. And it ended up with a miss. Now, I think he has pretty low... Well, let's look. I don't know if he's actually immune to Fear and Terror. Or All Alone, rather. I don't know if anyone would show up to help. Yeah, we'll do it this way. That should be more than enough. Should work. Let's see if this guy makes it. Look at him go. Wait, really? You're charging from that? Oh, I am. That's actually a little awkward. That's actually really, really bad. Really bad. Yeah, I don't know how he got around the corner there. That was an awkward angle. Nah, we can't deal with that. Okay. Damn it, I forgot about Dippy! Shit! Damn it! Well, that guy got blundered. There's no saving him. Oh, shit. You ran out of movement. Oh. Hey, can we, quit with the bullshit? Like, honestly. Honestly. Of course, he high rolls. No, I want to see his numbers. No, I don't give a fuck what that guy's doing. I want to see his numbers. Did that piece of shit just double high roll? Yeah, he did. Kill this fuck. Nice. Classy. Well, Flea, we gotta. At this point, you need to fucking hit, dude. There's no fucking around here. You have to hit a 75, goddamn. I can't play the game if the dice are that fucking loaded. Like, there's just nothing I can do. They're throwing me away because I can't, like, it's out of my hands. You better fucking hit him, you stupid piece of shit. No, of course. Yep, we're done. We're done. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. I just have no answer now, do I? We're fucked. Cooked. No answer, because we're not hitting. 3 attacks now, in a row. You better hit. I think you have to stay there. There's no moving out of that.
A new round has started.
I hope he's not ambushing or we're fucked. I don't know what we're gonna do here. All right, you gotta hold him still. Well, thank God he failed his, because we need to get some kills here, and we're not probably gonna get them in time. Yeah, unlikely. I mean, we could charge him, but I see no reason for that. What other damage can we get here? Is there anything? I think we're just fucked. I mean, we could try for damage there, but what good is it? If we attack him here, he can fire back, which we don't want. When do you go? 41, you're at 33. You're too late in the turn to matter. I think we try to force an all alone here. Can I get a charge on him? If I can, that'd be beautiful. Yeah, go for it. Terrible damage, but go for an all alone. Yep, just hold him. Hold him still. All down to our heroes doing what they're supposed to do, which... yeah, they've been doing that. Missing 3 70% in a row. You know how it is. I even greeted and took the free hit, and they're like, nope, you'll miss again. Yeah, that makes sense. It's in there. Yep. Numbers add up. I bet they do. You better fucking hit him. Kill this piece of shit.
Objectives updated.
Well, I'm pretty sure that guy's still dead. No answer. I don't think I have an answer at all. We just have to pray it works. Because, you know, he crits. Oh, good. He swung the wrong way. Well, thanks for that. Even the word stone? Oh, yeah, they're cheating us. When do you go? Are you 41? No. Tim. I don't know that she's allowed to charge and then get anything out of it. She could. This could be a disengage. Or a flee. Do I greed that? What's his crit? 14? That's insanely high. I mean, I don't have a choice, do I? I kind of just have to start getting hits. It's too much damage to be taking. He doesn't even do much damage. They have like 3 people showing up. Miss all the shots, you don't swing. Yeah, I'm just trying to position that makes sense. They have a lot of moves coming. We try to go up here and stop them. If we do, whoever it is gets triple surrounded. That's not good. I mean, we gotta do it. There's a hit. Do we disengage? I think we just have to disengage. We can't give up free damage right now. She can't be there either because she'll block the road, which is terrible. Yeah, just move over here. Maybe they'll choose to attack you. I hope. And you hit the dodge. Oh, wow. He makes that distance. Shit. That means that guy gets his turn. Yep, here goes the next guy. He gets ambushed. 53, but now I don't think we can stop that guy. Yeah, we can. Who am I kidding? We're hitting. Kiss my goddamn ass! They get a 3rd frickin' crit. There's that 4 now. Oh, it's not adding up. Go. You know what? We got agreed. Got agreed. Flee. Watch him crit. He hits on a 78. I missed a double 75, but yeah, you do you, game. Kill him. You gotta kill one more of these idiots. What are we even gonna do here? What's his health? 135. I think we push on him. Yeah, just get here, dodge. We're gonna push on him. Hopefully we kill him with the Vikings. Oh, he's gonna get around, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Giving him a buff. Giving him a buff. Give him a negative. Okay. Okay, that sucks, but alright. That sucks more, but that sucks even more, but You could miss any time now. You better hit. I swear to God, after seeing that, they better fucking miss. So full of shit if they don't. Yeah, just park it here. I'm putting it all on the fact that he'll do it. Please hit him. You have an 80%, you better. Thank you. Brutal. It's like the more rounds you play with this campaign, this challenge, the more the numbers stop making sense. Ah, damn it. Fuck. We do. I mean, we could charge there. There's charge potential. All right, just go this way. Just block it. Just block this fucking road. No, he already moved. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Pin him. I just want to pin.
A new round has started.
You can disengage. Wait, at 4 points, he can disengage and charge, right? No, because he can only ambush. He needs to be max level. Not helpful, honestly. Yes, it is. Hold on. That'll catch him. Yeah, charge. They need max to get anything out of it. I'm just hoping they flee. If they pass, well, there's nothing I can do. That's just them really telling me what's happening. I mean, what choice do I have? I kind of have to commit to something here. Actually, I do have a plan. I don't know if it'll work, but what I'll do is put him here and then... See, he'll see him here. He's weak. He should be easily picked off. And then he'll go that way.
Objectives updated.
It does. It really does. Because they'll hit everything and you're just begging for a hit on an 80%. It's like, damn. In extreme. All right, well, he can't do anything this turn. So you just assist on this side. 84 life. Wow. Nope. Nothing we can do there. You can't do anything if you disengage, so just dodge in his face. Refund him. Oh, come on! They would stick in. I mean, we just have to go for this, I guess. There's no other option, is there? We have to force them all alone checks. We have to force it. There's no other answer. We have to hope we force it and he fails it. Crush him. It's on 86. Didn't crush shit. Well, do a dodge. Hopefully he fails us all alone. Wow. That's what you do? You son of a bitch. You're just forcing the not all alone so he can swing 50 times. Well, he failed it. Double swing on him. He just doesn't move. Well, he's dead. Leader's down. Double hit on 70. They're cheating. They're cheating. Yep. Yep, another hit on 57. They're cheating. I don't even know what to charge here. Nothing's low health now. Fuck him. I lose. I lose. That's it. We're done. We're cooked. Because these numbers just don't add up. And we're all pinched in.
A new round has started.
You gotta stop him because he can't get in anywhere. If he does, we're fucked. I mean, we could try to get a kill here, but I just don't see it happening. I don't know where to get a kill. I don't think we can. Nowhere that's gonna matter because no one else can get in now except for the Viking. Yeah, we're gonna just keep losing units here. This is gonna be another horrific 50 injuries or deaths that resets the whole scenario again. All it takes is this. Because we're literally giving up points. I think this challenge is just too much because of how many offensive points you just throw on the table and go, yep, can't use them. Which, why? I mean, this could be easily turned around if we weren't playing like, you know, forcible idiots. Is it charge only? Charge or ambush only? I can't do basic attacks. So the problem is right now, this guy could disengage, but he won't do anything. His turn would be wasted until he gets to max level. Yep. And the problem is this would be possible if I can afford the abilities that make it so, but you can't do that until late stage. Hit him. Doesn't help they crit like 50 times, but you know. Well, that's annoying. Disengage, I guess. Nope. Please hit. Thank you. Why I kept disengaging? Yeah, I would not do that normally. I would eat these fucking idiots alive, but we can't do that. We're not allowed. Of course he hits. Please hit him on a 90. Please hit him on 90. What just fucking happened? Did it just ignore my left click? Fuck you, game. What? You just didn't? I just left clicked and it did nothing. Oh my god. Well, rip. That's a big rip. It just ate a left click.
Updated.
How does a left click not fucking work? Explain yourself, Mordheim, you son of a bitch.
Objectives updated.
That sucks, because she's a high
A
value
new
target for my
round has
team.
started.
Disengage. We don't need more people dying.
Victory favors the just. It is Sigmar's will that you are triumphant this day.
Rippy dippy. There goes a fucking leg on a charge campaign.
Fantastic.
Well, you know, I was just saying how you needed to get back into the game, but you're out of it. Can I hire, what, an impressive? Maybe, but I don't know if they disengage. I don't think he does. And I definitely don't want that, because if he can't disengage, I can't do anything. Oh, a sister superior. I don't believe so, no. Man, and he only got ripped off because they were supposed to leave. But there's nothing you can do about that. That is the game ripping you off. That is a game cheating you. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, I guess this happens when the dice are loaded and you're trying to do a challenge run, but Jesus. What's the reputation? I'm nowhere close. It's too early in the campaign. I don't know if you can unlock them with these guys. Oh yeah, this is very early. I've only done 2 story missions. Yeah, level 5. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. My challenges all start with a fresh campaign. Which just adds so much extra flavor of stupidity and bullshit. A lot of bullshit. God, there's so much bullshit. You know what? Let's just try to flip you with a sword so we know. We'll give you the 2-hander. All right. I think we have extra armor. Cloth. I will rip it off of them. Can't lose the armor. Knowledge Mordheim? Maybe. The problem is I have so many skills I need to pull in to get that. I mean, maybe maps. We could just equip them. I never really do it because, you know, when do you choose to use it? I don't know. It's if they were reusable on that campaign map, like, are maps reusable multiple times a mission? If they are, cool, I'll use them. But I think they're only, I assume they were only 1 use, which is just brutal. I'm gonna keep using him, by the way. He's already level 6. What consumable gives you movement but less blue pills? I don't know. I don't use them. I hate the consumables. 1 use per person, I think. Yeah, it's always so tough to work around it. Maybe he'll get knowledge Mordheim. I'm gonna keep using him. Fuck it. I don't care about the leg. We don't do climbing anyway. Redis Boon, yeah, and then I'd have to get a bunch of them. It's weird. It's just weird. He's level 0. Well, I'm glad she's staying in there. These 2 are doing all right. I've lost 2 of these already. I think 4 of them, actually, because we lost 2 and then 2 more. Maybe worth. The problem is I just rip through them on basic missions. Story missions, I could see it, but... like, that's why I could never do a no consumables challenge, because I do that shit all the time anyway. The smugglers? You could utilize them fine, but yeah, they're very fragile. The reason they aren't getting toughness, though, is their late game build is insane. Boarding prowess is crit chance of charge, and I'm stacking that with assault because they can get the max version of it. Their crit chance late game is going to be absurd. If they can get dual purple swords, baseline, they're going to be dealing with like 76% crit before the 5% initiative or 5% base, so that puts them at 81. They're awesome if they can survive. Yeah. The problem is it's super hard for them to survive. That's why my henchmen are starting to, well, not this guy. Who the hell's this guy? Give me my mace. Here you go. Have yourself a dagger. What a nice little buddy. Look at that little dangly arm. All right, we're not too worried about it. Get the other guy back in. Oh, we have 2 crits. I mean, it was just bullshit because the AI crit like 4 or 5 times. You know, it's like, there's no way that they're hitting all their crits while hitting all their hits that are less percentage than my hits at the same time. I think there is a hidden modifier for charges that makes you roll lower. Don't they use hammers for severed legs? I think they even have like a little cross out of their arm if they lose it. Like, these guys are classic. They're humor. These guys are just normal. They're just fine. But yeah, this is tough. This is tough. I shouldn't even put the percent number up there, honestly. I use it because I build to counter it. I get to 95s, but yeah, it sometimes it feels fishy. Fishy is the word. But hey, I knew one of these challenges eventually would take me. This one's just extremely difficult because of how it's not even the percentages. It's just the amount that I have to give up if the percentage messes me up. That sucks. There was another challenge idea that I thought, only counterattacks. But let's put it this way. If they used ranged, I can't counterattack them. Even if they did have all of that, they're only going to attack so many times, which means I'm again going to have so many offensive points that I just don't use. It's kind of awful to have that many offensive points. So I think future challenges will not have that stipulation. I think what we'll do is more flavorful challenges. This one's flavorful, don't get me wrong, it's just brutal. But I think future challenges, after I do the initial 6, will all be brutal or deadly only. And then there'll be more fun challenges. Like, they're fun, but I'm also dealing with, you know, the brutal or deadly difficulty. I think that would be fun in its own right. I was gonna save the witch hunters for brutal and deadly only because my first warband with them was that, but I kind of never lost a mission with them. But I never got ambushed, I don't think, which was weird. Very weird. I did take normal missions if it never gave me one for the week. Like, I would spend all my money looking, but if I didn't get it, whatever. Maybe I can do that with chaos, depending on what my build is. But that was 4 missions of this. I don't think we're gonna go for 5. Deadly mission only is fun. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just some of the ambushes really punish you for having ranged. I wish that there was better spawns for you being in the advantage of an ambush, where it's like, oh, you hid them in the building, except you're slower than them. And they're gonna fly out the building and just attack your archers who are sitting there in dodge stance like idiots because you can't choose where to put them. You know, well, you can, but it's like, there's nowhere good. Where would you put an archer? I'll put him right next to the door. Like, why? Why would you do that? I don't think I've ever had one where I actually ambushed them, though. I think I only had it that they caught me trying to ambush them. It was like, oh, okay. Thanks, I guess, which is a terrible start. The other 2 of them being in the advantage, them catching you in an ambush, or you spotting them, doesn't matter. It's still a bad start. So 3 of the 4 are absolutely awful, and I'm pretty sure the 4th one would just be as bad if you have ranged. The ambushes didn't seem to concern themselves with you having ranged units, which, like, okay, how did that happen? I also do like there being demons on Brood or Deadly missions. Those are fun. Either way, I'm rambling on what I don't need. I think that's going to be it for Mordheim for tonight, guys. I did say this was going to be a long campaign, and it is definitely going to be that, especially if we have to keep firing people. The training is going to be expensive, and, you know, if we can get to the point where I have a ton of money stockpiled and I can just train up on them when they get to level 5, they'll be fine. But I need to put a lot of money into them. That's my difficulty. I need the money. But, yeah. We'll see.